Soca's return. Hi, I'm Debbie. I Love Soca the guinea pig as government loosens COVID controls on parties and other entertainment gatherings. Masked and unmasked, vaccinated and unvaccinated revelers making the most of their first big blowout since the pandemic.
But you get the gist.
Wait for it.
As soon as I saw the flyer, I said, yeah, I have to come.
I'm going to broke out either way. I don't care about COVID right now. Because, I mean, if COVID was that serious, I'd have died already. Trust me.
Going back.
We're outside, you know. We're outside. COVID can't hold me back. I was kind of iffy about it, but I'm here.
Masks, temperature checks and lots of whining. The promoters of I Love Soca getting the green light to get on bad, within limits. Pandemic on pause for partygoers at the National Stadium, with parked bumpers back in action on the public stage. Soca fans with lots of pent-up energy after well over a year of restrictions and nowhere to go except home during curfew.
You came here from New York for the party. How did you hear about it?
Because I follow I Love Soca on Instagram, hottest page on Instagram. They know the who's and the when's.
And the what's possibly at stake for even vaccinated persons like herself.
Even though you're vaccinated, you can still carry the virus and transmit it, so it's important for everyone to still wear their mask and sanitize when they can.
I Love Soca recalling seemingly long ago days of unrestricted fun, life for carnival. People getting sick and dying from a virus originating in bats, the stuff of dystopian movies. But then reality imitated art, and everything changed. Fast forward to year 2 of the pandemic, and few Jamaicans vaccinated against the deadly virus that's now gotten only more infectious. But government moving to open up entertainment and leisure under pressure from many quarters, not least the COVID-weary man in the street. Amidst the gyrations and mask-optional revelries at I Love Soca, however, COVID-19 very much the elephant in the room.
Do you think it will get in the way of you having fun tonight?
No, because I came with my mask, I have my sanitizer, and there's many sanitization stations around the party, so I feel very safe and I'm gonna have a good time tonight.
My first one and I had to come. I have my mask, so I'm good.
And I want to ask you, are you vaccinated?
No, not yet.
I thought twice about it, but then I was convinced by my family to come true. I feel like once we practice the precautionary measures and we exercise social distancing, wearing a mask and stuff like that, we should be fine.
And are you vaccinated?
Yeah, fully. Get vaccinated, people. Science is legit. Science works.
I don't really think this COVID thing is really a big thing, but you know, you have to just keep going. It doesn't really matter. You just have to live your life and go on.
So are you vaccinated?
No.
Don't you think it would be safer if you were vaccinated?
I don't really see the difference whether you're vaccinated or not, because I am doing well.
Are you all vaccinated?
Yes!
Yes, definitely. I'm not yet. I'm waiting until I go back to Cuba.
Don't you think it would be safer if you were vaccinated?
There's no vaccine in Jamaica, so what am I going to use to get vaccinated?
She has a point. Anyway, relief and release evident all round, especially among the event's promoters. They're used to staging big events, but COVID creating new rules and stretching budgets.
Not only are you sanitized our hand wash station, we utilized a 1 in 60 model instead of 1 in 40 square footage model. So I mean, we created little fetting zones for people, so people had the option of partying with their immediate friends or family. They could stay in that little area and stay away from others. So I think we've done a lot.
A lot of persons looking to see what kind of support you'll get. How much is riding on this?
I won't lie, it feels like the weight of the entire entertainment industry is on our shoulders. Not only is the ministry and the authorities watching us very closely to ensure that we maintain protocols, but also all of the event organizers, our peers and our friends, they're actually watching and hoping that we actually execute to the right standard, you understand, to kind of set the tone for the summer. You know, being the first event, the first large event for the summer, it does set the tone. It does says a lot about what's potentially possible.
Going forward, our party's gonna just pick up where they left off, or are we gonna party differently?
we're clearly going to party different. I mean, a lot is hinged on the vaccination program that's done nationally. Until we get herd immunity and we get back, to some state of normality as it relates to curfews and restrictions, protocols, the reduction in the protocols, we're going to have to party differently.
I Love Soca limited to a pre-sold target, which Andrew Bellamy says was easily met to contain turnout.
We're a little bit, overwhelmed, but I mean, we as a team, we rise to the occasion all the time. I mean, we look forward to being the guinea pig in this occasion.
More parties on the horizon, folks eager to let loose, even if it means throwing caution to the wind.
It's just me and God tonight, me and God, that's all I'm saying.
Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl, don't be shy, hello.
Jamaican 4th of July parties in Florida, well attended. Nothing like Jamaica, but a lifeline for promoters forced by COVID restrictions to cancel their events back home.
Drop top in the summertime, link up a girl and pick her up in our time.
Yes, we consider Miami Kingston 21, but there's no place for dancehall music, reggae music like Kingston.
As Jamaicans, we just have to package our product and we expand it, right? So guess what? We found opportunity and we expand it. We export.
It's that time again when everything free up outside again.
Jerk on the grill and snapper sizzling. But this wasn't Jamaica. A team of local party promoters cooking up a familiar recipe for consumers in nearby Florida. The meal more expensive to prepare, mind you, but from all accounts, tasty enough.
I'm very happy to see them move and build events in other places, because if you're not growing, you have to ask yourself what you're doing.
We love Florida. We love the welcome we have received here.
Parties packed. COVID-19 restrictions back home forcing PP and his pals to relocate their events to Miami.
Here, it's like every event you keep is like a dream weekend. Dream weekend, if rain falling, nobody ain't going nowhere. Look at sun. This is over maybe 3,000, 4,000 people.
I swear to God, I didn't know it was going to be so huge. I thought it was going to be very good, but I didn't know it was going to be so huge. I'm surprised.
So yeah, obviously there's a bigger demographic here in Florida, but we're still getting our feet wet here, so we're not where we want to be, but as you have seen with the crowd shots, we did well, we're happy. It's good to be back out there.
Good to be back out there after a dismal 2020 in Jamaica. Dream Entertainment and Sands heading north for the Memorial Weekend, followed up by 4th of July gigs with familiar names, offering Jamaican parties in a new market.
We have brain drain. Here's a risk of party drain, which is a whole lot of money that you just shifted out of the Jamaican economy. Now you have the diaspora that actively endorses these events, and then you also have party goers from Jamaica who are willing to fly away. So now what you're talking about is money leaving our hands on our shores, because now they've learned something new.
Pull up, pull up. When bad man forward, pull up.
Florida home to thousands of Jamaicans, many present out-of-state arrivals.
You got people like Tory Lanez performing, Mavado yesterday. I don't know who's performing at Sands tomorrow. At the end of the day, money is well spent. Like, you don't see these artists on the regular, you know what I mean? So I paid my money and I'm enjoying myself.
Full of dirty money.
Money word, ticket buy, money never done. We're locked down for so long, It's time for us to have fun now. It's been too long.
I come from far. Enjoy the little thing, you see me? Enjoy the vibe. Be a cartel player, we love it. We love it.
Dancehall stars Mavado and Massacre live and direct. Along with hip-hop singer Tory Lanez.
Me a controller, young soldier, once over. Any man at this, we a get slumped over.
Chromatic Live, Daydreams, Yush and Sands among the Jamaican party brands spread over 8 days. not the grill, of course.
Dream Weekend in Jamaica cannot be compared with nothing else. That's a total experience.
But business all the same, if not quite as usual.
In Miami, you know it's not home. When you come here, it's like you have to start over again. It's not like Jamaica where, okay, everybody knows, Yush is Christmas Eve, so them plan feed. Here, you have to go hard again.
Compared to Jamaica, the Epic Weekend staging's costly, but the promoters happy with the numbers. Turnout good despite COVID-19 and the threat posed by the highly infectious Delta variant.
People are not taking this serious, but it's very serious, you know, especially the new variant they got going out, the Delta variant, which is more deadly than the worst.
People have said the COVID done, but I'm not too confident that. You hear me I say?
Few at the Epic events masked, but many more here vaccinated than in Jamaica.
This is Florida. No COVID.
Are you okay with being outdoors?
Not quite, but I'm here. It'll be all right. I'm not worried.
That was a factor for me. Even though I'm vaccinated, I still feel more safe out in the open.
New York next in August as the Jamaican party train rolls on, having ground to a halt back home. However, Epic Weekend, according to the promoters, set for a Kingston staging in December, with Atlanta slated for next year.
We're going on tour because it's helping brand Jamaica in the Jamaican diaspora, the Caribbean diaspora, so it's a good thing. We should keep doing this.
What's the future is unity. So it's about collaboration, coming together, and bring Jamaica to the world.